Hello, everyone. Dr. Eames here. What I'd like to talk to you about this time is some of the common stereotypes about gender roles and gender issues in general. These are true or false questions, of course, like we've had before in this textbook, and let's just work through them. First, true or false? American culture is considered patriarchal because women are gaining equal rights. Well, this is false. Certainly, American culture is patriarchal. In fact, we don't have any other type of culture around the world. There aren't any countries that are run exclusively by women with women leadership styles and all the rest that would go with it. We just don't. But that's not the reason American culture is patriarchal because women are getting equal rights. Uh, American culture is patriarchal because it has been that way since the beginning, since the inception of our country, and it comes from a long tradition where men are dominant as far as the sexes go. Number two, true or false? Most American mothers of small children are not in the workplace. Their husbands are. Well, this is certainly false. This is a stereotypical view from the 1950s and earlier. Um, Gender roles are changing over time, and it's no secret that women are in the workplace. In fact, not just in equal numbers as men, but in fact, there are more women in the workplace today than there are men. And so it's not just about the husbands being in the workplace. Generally, most families that have two people in them, along with children, uh, both are working. Number three, true or false? Men focus on reporting information, while women focus on establishing rapport. Now, this is certainly true. Um, each of these items here, the men reporting information, women focusing on establishing rapport, these are characteristic styles of leadership, management, however you want to phrase it, of both men and women. And so this is true. Number four, true or false? Balancing masculine and feminine strengths refers to hiring approximately equal proportions of male and female employees. No, this is false. If we're going to balance our masculine and feminine strengths, then we're talking about skills and personality traits and so forth. And it's got nothing to do with hiring the same amount of people. It's about the behavior they exhibit as managers and leaders. Where are they getting their characteristics of their style? And certainly, we do have some characteristics of male style of leadership and management, and the same for females. So it's got nothing to do with hiring equal numbers. It's more about what sort of behaviors are we exhibiting as managers. And of course, we would want to balance, take the best skills from the male side and the best feminine strengths and so forth, and make a leadership style based on those sorts of things. Number five, true or false? Few men are fazed by the increase in numbers of women holding degrees and higher positions in business and government. Well, this is not true. It's more than a few men who are fazed by this increase in numbers. It's a lot of men. This is one of the major trends for men to grapple with today, in fact, that more women get degrees today than men do. Um, the reliance is not on our brute strength anymore. And the men have lost much of that protector role that they've always had as a main gender role uh, since time immemorial, really. And so many men are a little confused about their role and how they should act, and they are not quite understanding how to respond to the greater numbers of women who are certainly moving up and slowly gaining the highest positions in business and in government. Number six, true or false? Sexual harassment is rare and refers to bosses giving favors in exchange for a sexual relationship. Well, this is false on so many levels. Sexual harassment is not rare. In fact, it is a ongoing problem in the workplace. It is related very much to gender roles, but also to lack of ethical and moral standards on the part of people perpetrating this sort of thing. It is about, in one sense, giving favors in exchange for sexual relationship, but it's a much broader topic like that than that. And this is patently false. Sexual harassment is rampant. We need to acknowledge it, and we need to provide enough training and awareness so that we can overcome it and deal with it. And finally, number 7, true or false? The best women leaders are just as aggressive as the men. Well, this one is hard to pin down exactly. You could say that the most successful women are the ones that use male leadership characteristics and so forth to succeed. And it would be hard to argue that they aren't good leaders because they've succeeded. On the other hand, we would also say that women don't need to act like men to be good leaders because we have enough research today and attitudes are finally waking up and changing and accepting the fact that women and male leadership styles are different. They do not have to be just as aggressive as men to be effective. In fact, they can dominate with the rapport building skills and the teamwork and so forth that women are known for rather than men. Okay, folks, that's all I wanted to talk about this time. I'll talk to you again soon.